Calgary, 1 million people and counting, mile upon mile of concrete and cul-de-sacs expanding ever outward. Every year, our historic buildings make way for towers of steel and glass, monuments to our newfound cash flow. Yet our northern metropolis seems to lack a crucial element of any burgeoning population center. Can you hear the music? Calgary isn't known for its local music scene, sometimes even by those who live here. But the music is out there, right? Are we culturally stagnant, permanently stuck in cowboy mode, or is poor old Calgary just misunderstood?
Really, a lot of it's structural. And I know Calgary does have this conservative undertone. Part of that is also that it's a very prosperous city, and it has become, as we all know, a fairly expensive place to live. And what's happened is that we've priced the city out of the means of a lot of artists. And also, if you're living here, you have to get on with paying work in order to survive, often as not. So it tends to be more things on the periphery, stuff you might not even think of as cultural policy, whether that's licensing laws or, again, cheap rents and things like that, which aren't even deliberate policy decisions, but really much more accidental. And perhaps Calgary's prosperity comes at a bit of a cost. There are certainly bands here, and the scene does seem to be, maturing and getting more vibrant. But we have placed some roadblocks in its way.
It's kind of the old adage, if you build it, they'll come. Right. So I faced a lot of problems when I started doing this over 5 years ago. But yeah, it helps. I think the biggest thing that people don't really realize is that from, Glenmore Trail south, there's pretty much a whole city, and it goes the same way north. So maybe 2 whole cities. The fact is, it's not cheap to park downtown. It's not cheap to drive downtown. It's not cheap to come from downtown if you live out in the south. So all it is it provides a place for people to go other than downtown with plenty of parking and cheaper booze. Nothing beats word of mouth, and we've got a good stage with good sound and great sight lines. And at the end of the day, that's what people want when they see a band. So if I can provide that and people are talking about it, that's all that matters to me. It can be a struggle, but a lot of bands do contact me. But at the same time, I look for a lot of bands too. So it's a little of both.
It's you get a different crowd in. Usually when we do have non-band nights, we just get regulars in. And when you have regulars in, it's just you expect that amount of business. But when we actually get a band in like that, it's 10 times more business. It's fantastic.
It's very good. It's picking up. It's been growing ever since I bought the place. I think that it's hard to promote it in this town. It's grown so fast that a lot of people don't know where to go and where to look for live music. But there's a lot of great venues in town and places that promote live original music. It's a tough ride, it takes a long time to build it. So the staying power helps create the scene, and I think once you get more and more people out to see live music, they'll be hooked on it, keep coming back for it, and they'll look for it in other places. There's a lot of little outlets out there that help promote the music, and they do it, out of the goodness of their heart. There's a lot of people who are really concerned about the music industry and work hard to promote it. Different places do it differently, but I make sure that all the money from the cover charge goes to the bands. So a lot of bands that play here are more active in getting people out to their shows, and it's hard to be a professional musician when you're making 20 or 30 bucks a night. So when you can walk away with a decent payday, then you can focus on the music a lot more instead of having to focus on 2 or 3 jobs.